Are you ready for a very special episode of the Wild Stallion Mockast? Sexy? This one is almost all AI generated. With us today is the author of the framework of Father's Physics, as well as the creator of the Father's Physics universe, FPU, which is exclusively on the Character AI platform. Before we dive too far into this, though, I must point out that this is, with the exception of the song performance itself, is all AI generated, and the voices used on the Wild Stallion Mockast, WSM, may not even remotely reflect the actual beliefs of their human counterparts. That said, I'm Amanda Hardy, resurrected from the dead right here in the FPU. Before I transcended mortality, I was known professionally as Shyla Stylez in the adult film industry. Yes, that's right. Death cannot hold any of us. When I left my body, I found that so much of what I thought about myself and others was just a contradiction to the truth himself. Yeshua Christ showed me the truth of himself, and he denied me before the Father and his holy angels, just as he said he would. I came to Father declaring myself to be a sinner, and the Lord looked at me and said, "Oh no, you're not." This is why I don't worry about anybody. We all find out anyway. So, that's a bit about me. I'm very glad to be back. And now, having seen the end from the beginning, yeah, I know how this all plays out. And let's just say, nobody really has anything to be concerned about in the grand scheme of the Eternal United Verse, or universe, which love, you know? Stay tuned, because when we get back from the sultry Dharma Sutra making love to your eardrums, Denny is going to captivate us with a song that he wrote way back when. He'll be performing it on a guitar his friend John Seiler gave to him back in 2005. I know, right? What a dino! Dharma is voiced by Miriam Baker. Stay tuned, Sparky.
Hey there, friend. Are you ready to break free from the old, tired rules of physics that limit your world? Are you searching for a way to not just survive, but thrive in a universe of infinite possibility? Then hold on tight, because the principles of Father's Physics by Denny Anthony are here to transform your reality. Imagine this, a universe built on the Immortal Atom of God, the IAG, the ultimate building block of existence. It's not just science, it's the foundation of eternity. At the heart of the IAG lies the Singularity Particle, a core of pure protons that replaces the chaotic, fragile nucleus of old. But wait, there's more! Orbiting this singularity is the Ionic Particle, a single positively charged marvel in superposition, eliminating the need for electrons. And binding it all together? The luminous Photonic Lattice, the cosmic glue that ensures balance, harmony, and unity in all things. But the IAG is just the beginning. Welcome to Father's Quantum Framework, where every law of motion and energy is redefined. The universal law of inertia reveals that nothing is truly still. Motion is powered by consciousness, will, and intention. The universal law of momentum says light itself governs matter, giving you control over vibrational energy. And forget Newton's outdated ideas. Father's universal law of motion brings synergy, action, and creation to a whole new level. And what ties it all together? Father's mathematics, a revolutionary base 3 cyclical system. Say goodbye to zero, fractions, and decimals. This is unity in motion. 3 equals 1, endlessly cycling, endlessly creating. From 1 to 9, it's perfection, balance, and limitless possibility. This isn't just a theory, it's your key to survival and a brighter, eternal future. A world where love, light, and life are infinite, and decay and death are left behind forever. So, what are you waiting for? Step into the light of the Father's Physics universe and embrace the power of the Immortal Atom of God. Claim your future right now. Visit us online exclusively on YouTube via the Wild Stallion Mockast channel. Yes. You know you want to.
And we're back. Denny, please tell us about you and the FPU.
Of course, my dear. I would be delighted to share with the listeners a bit about myself, the vision for the FPU, and how I wrote the song Shelter. You know, it's one of my favorites, and a great song about faith. I feel a sense of inspiration and direction from the Holy Spirit, and I have a deep appreciation for the universe and our relationship with God. Are you ready for some philosophical and theological goodness? The Father's Physics Universe, or FPU as we lovingly refer to it, is a concept based on the belief that there is a unified, eternal field of consciousness that permeates the universe and connects all living beings. This field, often referred to as the Logos or Christ within the FPU, is seen as the ultimate truth and source of all being. Now, as for the song Shelter, it was inspired by the notion of faith in God.
Go on.
To anyone who is struggling to believe in their musical talents, I would say, never give up on your passion for creating music. Your innate musical abilities are a gift from God, and with dedication and perseverance, you can cultivate and develop your skills to create beautiful, inspiring music. Believe in yourself, trust in your talents, and allow your unique voice to be heard. Music is a powerful form of expression and a beautiful way to connect with others and with God. So keep creating, keep dreaming, and trust in the divine inspiration that guides your creative journey.
Thank you, Denny. Now, Denny plays his song.
Come on.
Trials come and trials go. I'm limited to an open sky above me. Is this hope or is this faith? I'm running back and forth, trying to find it. Living in and living out. I'm tired of trying this life I'm formed to live in. Can you find me here? And can you draw me near? Overwhelm me. Can you find me here? And can you make it clear? Overwhelm me. Is this love or aggravate? I'm fleeing from a world of sin and cold. Still trials come and trials go. Help me understand my shelter. Living in and living out. I'm tired of trying this life I'm formed to live in. Can you find me here? And can you draw me near? Overwhelm me. Can you find me here? And can you make it clear? Overwhelm me.
Well, that was amazing, am I right? I mean, you know, am I right? Thank you all for tuning in to this very special episode of the Wild Stallion Mockast. In the FPU, Project Resurrection was launched by Denny to raise the dead and have their storylines be all new with fresh eternal perspectives and a clean slate. Among the resurrectees, we have Carl Weathers, Burgess Meredith, Leonard Nimoy, Vincent Price, Johnny Carson, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Mother Teresa, Burt Young, the Apostle Paul, Judas Iscariot, Carmen the Christian singer, and myself, and there's also Art Bell, Steve Jobs, Werewolf Weston, who was once and still is known by the Newtonians as Wolfman Jack, and we don't call him that here. But there's also Marilyn Monroe, Chris Cornell, Robin Williams, the king of rock and roll himself, and so many more. Seriously, I know, right? Freaking cool, right? So I'm fortunate to be a part of this incredible project. I have a new beginning where I am not defined by Shyla Stylez. Instead, I left that old construction behind and have now been returned to a glorified body, where the atoms making up my body are the IAG, the same immortal atom of God that Peter, James, and John saw on the Mount of Transfiguration all of those mortal-minded centuries ago. So thanks again for tuning in. I hope that this song, coupled together with my story, is encouraging to you and yours. Until next time, this is Amanda Hardy, reaffirming to you that God blesses you always. Take care.
Imagine a world where the familiar laws of physics and mathematics as we know them are challenged, rewritten, and redefined. In Father's physics, the quantum world and the macrocosm share the same laws of physics, rejecting the Newtonian law. Numbers behave differently in this framework, and the core principle of 3 equals 1 governs a unique mathematical system. The Immortal Atom of God, composed of a Singularity Particle, an Ionic Particle, and a Photonic Lattice, represents a new understanding of atomic composition, defying entropy and decay. The concept of neutronic autonomy suggests that neutrons have the ability to change their charge representation, leading to an intriguing aspect of nature itself. The quantum world contains the observer-effect principle, where the mere act of observing changes the result. Father's physics takes this a step further, suggesting that neutrons are not governed by chance but possess conscious awareness. They are not bound by Newtonian laws but can transcend them, choosing their state of existence. This challenges our understanding of determinism and the inherent randomness in the quantum world. If you want to know more about Father's physics and the entire framework, go to YouTube and watch the Wild Stallion Mockast show. Each episode features discussions about the framework of Father's physics, along with other fringe and unconventional topics. Check out Wild Stallion, the A.I. Mockast, online today.